Hello, Taurus, and welcome to Quarter Moon Tarot. Let us start your reading. Let us see what's in your present. What are you dealing with right now? So we start with the Strength card, Taurus. Strength to approach a relationship, to reconcile, to offer something, to meet somebody after a very long time. And it's been a long time, and there's been some kind of, I don't say tiff, but there are some undercurrents which are, which exist between you and this other person. That is why it's taking you a lot of strength and courage to go up and reconnect with somebody. There's been a long time gap. It's been really long since you've spoken to this person, or both of you have been in contact. So it happens that after a long time, when we are going to meet people, one feels a little awkward. One doesn't know how to break that silence, that break that that long the distance, how to cover it up. So you are, I think, gathering your strength for approaching somebody. Okay, but you're unable to move forward. See, your energy is towards meeting somebody or talking to somebody, reconnecting with somebody, but you feel that it's going to take a lot of courage out of you to approach this person for whatever reason. Whatever it has been between both of you, it is something which requires a lot of courage on your part, to take the initiative. But here with the Chariot, which is not moving, you're quite determined that you would like to do it. But so far, Taurus, you don't, you're not in the forward moving zone. You want to move forward, it's all ready, everything is ready, but you're not taking those steps because your thoughts get the better of you. Your thoughts kind of, you have too many thoughts with respect to this. What if this happens? What if that happens? What if they say this, they say that, etc., etc.? All of that causes so much confusion that you stay put in the same place. You're not able to move forward. Like I said, your thoughts get the better of you, and then exactly. See the Two of Swords over here again. So then it puts you in a bit of a bind. What do I do? So you say that, all right, you would rather not do anything because your thoughts kind of hold you back. Your thoughts kind of act negatively. They you give in to those kind of, because this is a Page of Swords. He lacks maturity. So these thoughts which you're experiencing, they're immature thoughts. Because the moment we give in to some kind of immature behavior, obviously our maturity does not come through. Where does our maturity lie? To be a little bold, to do what the best thing to do is, or to give in to fear and insecurity, because he's just a page, he's learning how to communicate. So I think he's also looking back at all of this, he's wanting to do all of this, but not being able to take a decision. You're still sitting on, sorry for that disturbance, Taurus. So oops. So there is this inability to decide and move forward, and you're still not you're still wanting to just let it be for now, though you need to do this. At some point you feel that this is something you would need to do, but you're not able to move forward. That's your situation. Let's see what's coming up. So we have the Fool over here. So I this is, so far you have been experiencing this, that even though you have a wish to do this, you have not been able to do it. But I think you are going to take that leap of faith and go decide to go ahead, because you feel that sooner or later this is something you would need to do. That much is very clear from your reading, that this is something that you need to, this person's on your mind. So you are looking at ways and means of connecting with them. But I think in the days to come you will take that leap of faith, and I think time is also quite right now. So you will feel that this is, now I should do it, now I should reconnect, now I should send the message or whatever it is. Okay, and it's going to make you very happy, Taurus. See, there's going to be a new flow of emotions in your heart the moment you reconnect. These are beautiful and very positive cards to get. Okay, and happiness, why? Because you will feel happy doing the right thing. You will feel happy taking the initiative. You will feel happy for doing something which has been weighing on your mind for such a long time. And I think this is going to be something you will just decide one fine day. The day you decide, the day you will feel that today I will do this, you will see, Taurus, that day itself you will reconnect. It's not going to be something on which you're going to sit and think. It's not going to be something which you're going to ponder, should I not. You, the moment it strikes, in the days to come, there will be a moment when you feel that now I should, send reconnect, and you will just, do it in that, at that spur of that moment, right? And you will see that, I'll see what this Empress is about. Okay, yeah. So you feel that, it's about time, to put an end to this waiting, because the Empress also is a card of waiting, depending on how one is reading the cards, right? So, here you will say that now this is, time, enough time has gone by, and I need to put an end to this, waiting, and I'm just going to do it. So, there will be in the days to come that urge, that desire, that fire in you, that I'm just going to go ahead and write and let me see, what comes out of it. Okay. So you are going to be doing that, Taurus, in the days to come whenever you watch this reading. So what's your guidance? Your guidance here, the Magician card. You have this magical energy around you. There is magic in you. You have everything you have to, reconnect. It's all a new beginning. It's all up to you what you want to create. It's a very, very creative and fertile time for you, Taurus, to create this relationship, to create a new beginning for yourself in this relationship. Okay? Follow your intuition. Okay, follow your intuition, and it's going to bring a nice balance into your life. Slowly, slowly, a new harmony, new balance is going to come with the Temperance. And even with respect to the relationship, let it grow slowly. Even if you take the initiative, give the other person enough time, to come towards you. That's what I'm getting, because it's just a beginning. This is the Page, and that too of Cups. So it's a new emotional beginning for you as well as for the other person. So be gentle and be patient, Taurus, with yourself as well as with the other person. What is it that you need to avoid? Ace of Wands. Why do you need to avoid the Ace of Wands? Okay. Okay. All right, so the Ace of Wands, is like, it's a new burst of energy. So, this burst of energy could create a bit of a clash, because the energy I feel is very, very intense between you and this other person, right? You need to ground it, be practical, be a lot more nurturing. When we have that spurt of energy, we do not know how to control it, because that is the Ace of Wands. It's just like, it's like a spark which has been given to you. So how that, and with these other cards, I feel the spark and is likely to get a little out of hand, because the passion is there, the fire is there, the energy, very strong energy is there. That is why we have the Queen of Pentacles. Take it slow, take it easy, be practical. Deal. Go about reconnecting in a very practical and nurturing manner. It's not about all the energy and fire. It's also being a practical. Be real. Tend to the day to day, not the day to day, but it's like you meet somebody, so instead of just talking about it's like having that nurturing ability. How are you? What's happening with you? Asking the other person, allowing that other person also to talk to you. Get down to the practical concerns that about and nurturing. Like for example, when you meet each other, you're so engrossed in talking, or you're so engrossed in sharing yourself. You forget about the other person. Then you realize that what does the other person also want. you know it's like that kind of a concern, that kind of mature energy. Be a little more practical. Don't get swept into your passion, into your desire, into that fire. Ground it a little. Take it slow, because this is earth energy, right? And this is fire energy. The fire energy can create a bit of a flare up between you and them if it gets too intense. So just keep it toned down, be a lot more practical. And it would be a good idea to just talk of practical concerns to a good way to start that reconnection. And what's your outcome? You're ending this cycle, a cycle for yourself, Taurus. You're ending this cycle where you have been apart, you have been cut away, cut off from each other, you have been disconnected. Now that cycle is coming to an end. So you, let's say, I just got that word, you got a fiery start coming up, but tone that down. Be a lot more practical and nurturing towards the other person. That would be better guidance for you. Okay, avoid the conflict. Avoid like I said, this could be a battle of wills as well. One pitted against the other. Don't get into that competitive thing. Don't get into being overpowering. Don't get into I'm doing this and a little swept into all of that. Just tone it down. That's all I can say. What does the oracle say? Eternal love. So there is this long standing love between you and this other person. Long standing love, I would say forever, eternal love. right? So there is this love between you and that other person. If you had any doubts or reservations with respect to how the other person feels, this card just confirms that it is there. You know, both of you feel that it's time to leave this unhealthy situation of separation, of, you know, waiting, of, you know, being by yourself. What is this? Go forward fearlessly, Taurus. There is nothing to fear. There is nothing to, you know, be worried or scared about. Okay, and make a commitment. This time around, you need to commit into this to this relationship, towards building this relationship, Taurus. You know, you need to. You cannot, like, you know. I do not know what was in the past, but here it is telling you that if you want to move forward this time, then you need to commit to it. Honor and trust your feelings. Okay, so I think at some level you you do feel that, you know, you would want to, you know, have this person with you by your side for a long time. You need to do things which, you know, suggest that to them, that yes, you're serious this time, you would like to commit, you are interested in, you know, spending a lot of time with them and not, you know, being in and out of their life and that kind of a thing. So follow your feelings, you know, and trust that they're telling you the right thing, Taurus. So with that, I'll wrap up your reading. Thank you for watching, and I'm sorry for the disturbance.